Alright guys, so for this video I'm thinking that we're going to do a quick rundown of the cars between my Camaro and the not mentioned yet BMW that I have, because the BMW is getting parted out soon. I've been holding on to it for a while, thought I was going to possibly fix it because it needs some coolant issues and it was overheating. I know what they are, but it's too much work to handle, so parting it out is the best idea. And I actually have a buyer that wants some parts come Thursday night, and today is Tuesday. So that'll cover that, and then we'll go a little more in-depth on the Camaro from what we've been before. This trunk's pretty easy to remove without the shocks and all. There's two T30 Torx bits. Get the wiring harness taken care of, and you're good to go. Alright, so these two clips you have to carefully pry out. I'm not doing it with a special tool. These are what come out. You have to just be careful because there is a special tool for it, but I don't have time to grab one. So carefully, I'm using a nice big flathead scraper. Remove a little cover with a flathead screwdriver, and then you take a Phillips to this screw right here. It is underneath this arrow. Next up, just yanking off the trim panel. And I say yank with caution because obviously these are plastic clips and you do want to be careful. So if you yank and it unexpectedly falls out like it did for me, then just make sure you inspect these four. And it looks like ours are intact, so we're all good. And the last step to getting off this carpet, there's four Phillips head screws that are covered by some little gray pieces. You just got to pry them off. They're a pain in the ass. So far we have the trunk lid completely bare, and the buyer wanted to leave it this way so we could swap his onto it. So we're going to move on to the bumper now. Now the bonus that you can do with all of this stuff prepped the way it is that you can take the locking mechanism out. So if, say, yours is bad, once everything's out, it's super simple because it is literally 2 bolts and removing the rod and the connector right there. Alright, now that we've removed these covers, we have to move on to the sill, which is this black piece right here, which goes all the way across. The first piece we're going to have to remove is these white fasteners, as well as some more pins, which we're just prying up again. This is a 10mm fastener, so we're going to get to that right now. Alright, same thing on the other side now. Now that all of those are undone, as well as the 4 fasteners here, 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 and here, and you just got to carefully pry this off as well as everything else. And now your sill is out and you can get onto the actual bumper. Next up, we've got 3 13mm bolts right here on both sides. Need to be removed. And then that should do it for the inside of the trunk bumper that is being taken care of. The last step to getting this out before the actual removal is to pull these 3 clips. I know they're hard to see. There was the one, there's the second one, and there's a third one up here, which is actually missing on my car. But once you remove those on both sides, your bumper is ready to pull out. Now that you've gotten those clips out, you can pull it so that it'll rest as you see here. Now here's the front end. Kidney grills are in the seats, but for the most part, it's a very clean car. You can probably tell why I thought I might be able to fix it up, but having to do a head gasket is a pain in the ass. Now, we have all types of stuff inside because I just finished the bumper and trunk lid tutorial, but as you can see, for the most part, this is a very clean car and no rust whatsoever, but the scratches aren't even that bad. Now, it's a straight 6 motor and rear wheel driven automatic. The reason I didn't want to drive it is because it was automatic compared to my 6-speed Z28. Now we're going to walk over to the Camaro. We'll give a quick rundown of that, and I'll tell you the few problems that it's got. even though they're not major. Would you look at that? Nice, clean Camaro. Oh, and what's that? Ooh, that is a beautiful badge right there. Now, sadly, she's not the cleanest, obviously. She's a little old. She could use a new paint job, but I'm definitely going to keep this color. 30th anniversary edition, so this is special. T-tops. Now, onto the paint again. The rear bumper has quite a few scratches, being as that this is original, and for it being in this good of condition, pretty surprised. It was very nice. Interior, which you saw in our last video, is pretty clean as well, minus the one seat tear right there. Mirror has some sun fading, the other mirror does as well. And then the rims. The rims are just dirty. I've tried to clean them. It's something that needs a little more elbow grease than the time I had to do so. But other than that, she's a great car. You heard the ticking, which I'm told in LT1s is very common. But other than that, she's a nice car. Z28 posi rear end, 6-speed manual. Currently only has a cold air intake and heat wrapped long tube headers that feed into a single piped Flowmaster exhaust. And that about covers it. If you liked today's video, leave a comment below. Alright guys, catch you later.